At some point, the valley opened. It started from a small point, then several, an ellipsis. It opened from there like a museum of itself, self-conscious artifacts out, a little glossy, she, visiting. For a while it was like this. Then something happened. A book fell open. My name is Gillian Wegener. I am a junior high English teacher in Oakdale, and I am the Poet Laureate of the City of Modesto. I was appointed Poet Laureate in June of this year, of 2012, and it started back in February with an application process. I filled out a pretty lengthy application from the City of Modesto detailing my poetry life and publication history. And that went through a couple of committees at the city level, and I heard in April that I was going to be appointed, and then in June I attended a city council meeting, and they approved my laureateship there. So it was very exciting. The job of the Poet Laureate is to be the official poet for the city. So if the city needs a poem for a specific event, like the rededication of the Modesto Arch or the reopening of McHenry Mansion, they can contact the Poet Laureate, and the laureate will write the poem for that occasion. The New Year's Poetry Challenge is something I came up with a few years ago to ring out the old year and ring in the new year with poetry and really get people writing over that time of year. We're all so busy and it's really hectic, and to kind of slow down and think things through and write poetry from a bunch of perspectives. So I send out a prompt a night for 30 days, and people are free to pick and choose to write about every one or write about none of them or save them for later. Last year we had 75 people involved, more or less, from Modesto to Oklahoma, and everybody comes together and writes, and we get to share our writing with each other later on at the Bark and Dog at the January reading. What inspires me about Modesto, I think, are the people here. I think the people are the heart of the matter. You know, Modesto's not necessarily lovely, it's not huge, it's not a lot of things, but it does have a lot of fantastic people. People who are willing to work hard, people who are willing to share their arts in so many different ways. And I think that, you know, once that art, that sense of art, that sense of community gets rolling, it snowballs, and more people are writing, and more people are making films, and more people are creating plays and visual art. And so how can that not inspire more art? It just kind of keeps going and going.